In this video, I want to talk about the textbook and the McGraw-Hill Connect. So let's start out by just going to the bookstore. So, right, because this would be kind of something you would do if you were trying to do this. Whoa, buy more, save more event. You don't need to worry about that. Let's just go to our class here. And so in the bookstore, obviously I have to put it in order here. Here you would see that you can, you are required to have both the textbook as well as McGraw-Hill Connect. 160 bucks, that's a lot of money. Dude, I don't think I would do that if I were you. You're buying an actual physical copy of the book, new copy of the book, and the Connect. I don't work for the bookstore. And it's not my job to promote the bookstore and what it needs. Um, if you have financial aid or VA benefits, you may doesn't matter, right? So then you can just easily add it to your cart, and you'll know you have the right thing right there. But if you're paying for this, right, and you're pinching pennies and trying to find a cheaper way to get this all, that's really what I want to talk about here. Okay, so um, now, the one way you would do this is that if you clicked on McGraw-Hill Connect right here in Canvas, so the very first time you do it, you're not going to see the message I'm going to see here, right? So in this case here, I've already registered. So this is what it all looks like right here. Sorry. So in my case, it's going to link right there. Let's see here. Right, so in my case, it's already set up. In your case, you would need to, the very first time you do it, you're going to need to create a login and a password. If you've never used the McGraw-Hill Connect before, then it would be a new login that you create with your eou.edu email address and your password. And then it's going to give you the options for how you would purchase the access. Really, quite frankly, there's two alternatives to buying it at the bookstore. The one would be that you buy it, you buy the access, and I think you get like a week. I believe you do a week for free um, with McGraw-Hill Connect, and then you have to pay for it. But you can see here that once you buy the Connect access, you can, you can rent a copy of the book, but renting the book is even pretty expensive too. You can actually purchase a loose leaf copy of the book, and I believe it's $40 shipped. If I'm not mistaken, yeah, 44 bucks. So for 44 bucks, if you want to read like an actual copy of the book, all you would have to do is buy a binder, throw that in there, and then you'd have your print copy of the book for 44 bucks that you keep even after this class is done. And then you'd have to buy the access for Connect. Um, or if you don't really care about having the loose leaf copy, just by buying the Connect access, you'll have access to the textbook for the semester, which you can kind of see here. I put it down as an assignment that you would read, right? And so you'd click it, you'd say begin. And right, you see the book here where you can do all the kinds of fancy things like, highlighting the text, adding an annotation, having it read it to you, drawing, whatever. You get all that kind of stuff with it. So you are getting something for your money. But what you're also getting for your money is not only access to the book for the semester, but it's the thing that's going to drive all of the homework assignments. It's going to be where you take the quizzes, where you do the exams. It does more than what Canvas alone could do, and you get the book on top of it. Now, the question would be is how much is the Connect access? So, um, I'll look at here, okay. Now, I have to do this kind of in an indirect way because I can't link directly to it. But for our textbook, Macroeconomy Today, 16th edition, so it should be right here, the Connect Access, you can buy it obviously with the loose leaf as well. So here you can see here that it's a little bit cheaper here. Now you can get the Connect Access with everything for $127, and that gets you the access for half the year, 180 days. I think as well, I'm not entirely certain here. Thought. No, there's not. Okay. So you can't buy it directly from the website here like this because you need to buy it when you're connecting with Connect right here. But if you buy it directly through McGraw-Hill Connect, you should be seeing a price of about $127, which is obviously cheaper than the print book and whatnot from the bookstore. But if you want that hard copy of the book that you could even sell later, and then you want the Connect Access as well, then the bookstore. I mean, it's more than this, but it's not incredibly much more. But then again, as I said, you could do this $127, and then you could add on the $44, which doesn't equal $192.82. So I'm not sure why they're giving you that much higher price, because you could buy the $127 plus the $44, and you'll be at less than $192. So don't buy this option. Yeah, you don't need that. So basically, you can get out of this course for $127 for the book, for this McGraw-Hill book. And so you'd be buying this Connect Access. So the first time you do this, it's already linked to our course, so you don't need to worry, am I finding the right course or not? But again, you would know you're finding the right course because it should look like this, with our course name up here, my name over here. And if I go to the student view, you'll see that here, where again, you can buy the loose leaf copy of the book pretty inexpensively. And then again, you see things that are practice, the reading, and the homework. And you see this kind of organization. Everything is linked in here back to Canvas. So you don't have to spend a ton of time looking for your grades and whatnot. You might spend the time here doing the homework and whatnot, but things should be pretty transparent between this and going back to the Canvas site. I'm told, I've never used it, but I'm told as well, they do have a mobile app where you could like read your textbook even when you're like offline or at work or something like that. So if you're interested in that kind of thing, you can download the mobile app and you can kind of work on things in ways that you can't do in Canvas. I think that's it. The other thing I'll do is I'll post a video where they talk to you. They talk you through how to sign up for everything, which again you might find useful.